Today we're going to look at your downloads, how to bring your downloads in, and how to process your downloads. If you go to Upload Download from your Genesis main screen, you'll go all the way to your left to Start Download. You'll follow your steps in order. Step 1, start Ivan's Transfer Manager. Once that is complete, then you'll do Step 2, import transactions into Genesis. You'll do Continue to Processing. Once you do Continue to Processing, you'll be left with this block here. You're going to begin processing. You're going to do these in order as well. You'll begin processing your personal lines, then you'll do your commercial lines, and then you'll close it after that. You do have an option down here to view all downloaded transactions, and you can find your Ivan's Exchange account information here as well. We're going to begin processing our personal lines. If you've not had downloads prior and this is your first time having downloads come into your system, you may notice this come up. And what this is these policies don't have a company assigned to them yet. So you'll select the policy, view the policy details, and assign a company to fix it. So I'll do one here. We'll do View Policy Details. Click on the button to the right of the company field to assign the company name. So once you know what company this is that's come in, then you can assign it here. You'll just choose what company it was, and then save and close. Once you've assigned that company, then you'll move on to your next one. Now you'll notice the ones that we had been working on have disappeared, and now we're only left with the ones that haven't been assigned yet. Once you've assigned all of your companies, then each time your download comes in, it will automatically assign those the next time. Now, if there were any downloads to process, then this is where you're going to begin processing your downloads. If there's any new business that's come in that's not been assigned yet, it would come on this screen here. You would have an option to add that policy to an existing client within your system, or if the client is not in your system, then you could add the client and the policy into Genesis. You also have the option here to update the policy number. So let's say you put the policy into your system when you wrote the policy, but you didn't know the policy number yet. You would click on it and then update policy number in Genesis, and that would assign it. We're going to go to our next step. Our next step would be the renewals. Anything that's coming into your system to renew would come into this screen, and you would have the option to renew all or select to renew them individually. If you wanted to look at them first before you process them, you can do that. If one comes in and the client's not in your system for some reason, then you would have the option of adding the client and the policy to Genesis or adding just the policy to an existing client. You can also update policy numbers here. So if you have a company that at renewal changes their policy number, you will be able to change it with the renewal as well. We'll go to next step. This would be your addresses not matching in Genesis. So if you have an address in Genesis, let's say that your apartment number, you've put APT period 14. But let's say the company has it as just a number sign in 14. That would tell you that it's not matching up. You could apply the address update so that they both match. Let's go to our next screen. This is comp and collision not matching. This gives you an opportunity to make sure that what you have in your system matches what the company has. So if your system has a $500 deductible on comp and collision and the company has a $250, you would have the option to apply that comp and collision update. You can check them each individually, or you can apply them all. Next is our cancellations not matching in Genesis. So let's say that there's a policy that's showing canceled in Genesis, but it's been reinstated at the company. This is where you would see that. Here you would have the opportunity to uncancel Genesis policies from the download, match the cancellation dates, or cancel policies from the downloads. You can apply all, or you can update them individually yourself. Go to the next step. Next step is going to be premiums not matching. In premiums not matching, let's say you have a policy in Genesis that's $150, but the company shows it as $250. This would give you the option to apply that update because maybe there's been an endorsement or something like that. Now, the only thing is this does include cancellations if this box is checked. But if you want your true written premium, then you would uncheck this and not include cancellations. Once you've finished that, you'll just click Finish, and your upload downloads through your Ivans are complete. Thanks so much.